It's a quiet night in Pill City. These pill bugs and sour bugs have an interesting lifestyle. I apologize for the picture quality. It's because I got it zoomed in really good. This pill bug right here is eating a flower. They eat stuff like that. I put that in there earlier just to, because I've been reading up on them, that's what they like. Now this other pill bug seems to be sexually interested in the first one. Just getting her eat on. And that's something you got others trying to join the party. Pill bugs are really social. They are completely social. Yep, they stick together. They really stick together. Now I saw something interesting today that I'm gonna show you in about 15, 20 seconds. First, let me go over here to this guy. You see him? Yeah, that's the roach. That's the cockroach. The single cockroach. This ain't the American one. He has grown hella big. He's been eating. All right. Now I'm gonna show you exactly what cockroaches do when they scavenge. Now I wish I had caught this. I actually saw this, but I didn't record it because I was so intrigued by it. But let me show you what I'm talking about. This right here is the carcass of one of his victims. Now, as you can see, the gut part has been eaten out. Eaten out. See that? He did that. And I actually saw him do it. I saw him do it. He left, he came back, he ate some, he left, he came back. And then I was thinking to myself, is he really a scavenger or is he a predator? But then I thought about it. I was like, he must have smelled the death on this bug, because I saw this bug dead for like a day or two. And then he came and he just like, I guess he smelled him and he finished it off, That makes him a scavenger. Now, if he had killed this pill bug and did that, that would have made him a predator. And in that case, I couldn't have him in here because this is about scavenging. This whole project is about scavengers, not predators. I've done that before. Scavenging. And the best way to keep scavengers for future projects. Do you see? Anybody that's been watching for a little while, I know you remember this guy, Brownie. Now, Brownie has moved a considerable distance away from where he was. As you probably know, I have already shown me adding the loft over to the project. And this is the loft right here. This is the loft. And where I showed you that dead guy, that dead pill bug, it's the tunnel. All right, let me back up a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about. All right, this is where Brownie is. You see it? There's Brownie. That's the loft. This is the tunnel. Okay, that's where the dead guy is. I can't get to him because he's in the middle, but I don't know, at some point I'm gonna try to get him out of there. But this is the main section right here. This is the habitat. And this habitat has a lot of visitors. I just put it that way. But you have to catch them. The millipede. I even have one of those solitary gamergate ants in here that I didn't even realize. Gamergate means that the ant doesn't have a queen, and they make a society, and the gamergate is, selected the queen. They're all pregnant. They can all get pregnant and have babies, but the gamergate ant is the only one that does so. And if she dies, then they fight or do whatever they do in the social society, and one takes over and becomes the gamergate, and that means the queen. So they actually select. They have a process. You know what I'm saying? The democratic process. I'm sorry, I'm half asleep. But look at this. This is what I wanted to show y'all. It's the Pill Society. That's why I'm going to call this one the Pill Society. You see them? They're getting their eat on. And I'm noticing that big man over here, Big Country, he ain't fucking with him. He just doing this thing. Yep. they're eating that flower. When I was out today, I saw some flowers and I thought about the pill bugs, so I just grabbed them on a tree. It was like a dog or a tree or something, but I just grabbed them, examined them, make sure there were no spiders and nothing on them, and put them in there just to see, because I noticed that, pill bugs eat like vegetation, usually rotten vegetation. That's why I was putting grass in there. They didn't really mess with the grass though. Maybe they smarter now when it comes to that grass, but they sure as heck messing with that flower. I see that. All right, this is the other side of the habitat. Now, I'm not using the camera phone light this time because for some reason I always get that blur. I'm using a flashlight to actually illuminate areas that I'm trying to tape, so, bear with me. As you can see, right there, let me see, put the light on them. You see them? Yeah. This is the other side of the habitat. Now, the reason why there's so many over here, more or less, is because this is where most of the water, most of the hydration is, I put the majority of my hydration over here. And half the time I can't even see because of that thing that's up on top of there that I use as the air hole. I call it the air hole, the air patch or whatever. But anyway, that lets oxygen inside of the habitat. But the way I got it, nothing can get out, but air can get in. Ain't that wonderful? All right, in the process of me doing this and saying that, I've seen some springtails walk through and a few of these pill bugs. It is incredible because I can get a better view of them with the camera than I can with my naked eye, just based on being able to use the camera, in such a way where I can place it where it needs to be. Okay, this is the other side. And what we got here is, so I'm trying to get it right for you. Yeah, this is the other side. And what we got over here is, it seems to me like we got a lot of those springtails. Yeah, a lot of springtails. It's hard to get a good shot right here because my camera's trying to focus on layers. Now that's a springtail right there. I'm gonna try to back up a little bit so you can see them. But that is a springtail that is crawling into the camera, into the view of the camera. All right. See, I got so many layers, it's very hard for that camera to get a good shot, but I'm gonna get a good shot, I don't care. All right, let's try this once more. Yeah. See what I'm saying? When I say layers, you see it? There's the little springtail right there, trying to crawl his way somewhere. Okay, now he's getting into view. You see him? Yeah, he's getting into view. Now, can you imagine being that small in a jungle of vegetation like what you see right here? And he probably like, I don't know where I am. What is going on? You see that? That look like Lord of the Rings or something, walking through the woods, the forest. Yep, that's that side. I did this on purpose, and let me show you why there's so much going on right here. I'm gonna back up. Now, look on top of where we just were. You see that? That is the, what I call the air hole, the air patch. It lets air in, but nothing can get out. See what I'm saying? What I do is I pour water in here sometimes and let it drain down into the vegetation. Also in this little area right here, let me take this out. Okay, that's the plastic to protect the hole. The hole, I put water in it, the water drains and goes into the habitat. And of course I gotta cover that hole up because what goes in can come out if they're small enough. And you can see that I got small entities in there, but that's the little hole right there. And there it goes down into there and into the habitat at the bottom. Of course, I can show you that up. You see them body, they burn, they trying to get out of there. It's the light. It's the light. But this light ain't as bright as the other one, so they might stick around for a second just so I can get a good view. Yeah, everything, there we go, that's a good view. Everything chills right here. The pill bugs, all bugs, centipede, slugs. What I think I'm seeing right now is actual German cockroach nymphs. That's what I think I'm seeing, and I'm seeing, look like I see a bunch of them actually. It could be that queen laid that egg in there, and that's why so many in there, because I didn't see all of these at first. No, actually I didn't. I didn't see hardly any at first, but now I'm seeing a bunch. You see what I'm talking about? See, I'm learning this stuff while I'm actually taping. Cause I hadn't planned on making this that long. But I'm actually learning stuff. You see that? See, I'm trying to determine if that is a nymph. It's a nymph, but it's not a fresh born nymph. It's not a freshly born nymph, no. But it's definitely a nymph. Okay, let's go on. And of course, this is what I call the loft. This is the area that leads from that little tunnel. This is the end part. And I call this the loft. Now, usually what I have in here, like that cockroach comes in here a lot, especially when it's dark. I put a flower in here, and this is how they get in and out, that little hole right there. Let me show you something right quick I just saw. Remember I told you I caught a queen? Here she is. She's been silent for a very long time. Very long time. She just decided to get active. Don't know why. That's why I'm going to get that, you know what I'm saying? She just decided to get active after just being sitting there. But I think she may be pregnant because her gaster is swollen. Let me go back to the loft because I'm getting tape. Here we go. I don't want that tape to run too long. This is the loft, y'all. This is the loft. You see it? The big old loft. Oh, yeah. I don't see much activity in here today. Not today. The only activity I see in here today is Brownie. You see him? You're probably like, you got that thing open and Brownie's right there. I just saw a springtail just pop right up out here. I don't know where he went. But you see that little Vaseline? He ain't gonna crawl across that. And even if he did, I'll be fast enough to close it before he could get across it. But yeah, I just want y'all to get a good shot of the loft, man. The loft is so pretty to me. You see the little trees I put up in there. I put that flower in there for the little scragglers, but it won't stay in there. I'm gonna take it out probably tomorrow. As you can see, Brownie has gotten fat because he's been eating good. All right, y'all, I'm gonna end it with this. And y'all have a great day. This is Aboriginal Nature Channel. Oh, this is a piece of chocolate right here. This is not poo. This is a piece of chocolate that I put in there, and I seen the cockroaches and all the bugs was eating this. So I just left it in there. All right, y'all. That's hay that you see right there, and you already know. I take care of that. Let me close that. Let me close it. That's the loft. All right. There we go, y'all. You see it? That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing, y'all. Whole thing. Now really be working. You see the female? She running across the little thing. She ain't been active all day. It's crazy. All right, y'all.